Hey folks, it's Mike here. Mike's Hard Auto. All right, so as you all well know, that I'm on a venture of start my own roadside assistance business out. Right now, it's kind of slow. Not kind of, it's slow. Um, quite honestly, like I said before, I fell into the depression stage, whereas I just kind of just like I don't know, I gave up. Before you can walk in the store with a mask on, now you can't be in the store without a mask on. So all of these shootings and killings and everything else that's going on around, part of me is just like, why do I want to be outside now? Why do I want to be outside? But however, this is not the reason why I'm actually talking to you guys. The reason why I talk to you guys, I want to talk about the insurance. Just now spoke to an insurance company, and they quoted me for a policy, $1 million policy. It was $8,000 down and $750 a month. And I'm like, damn, I'm just one person. Now, I need the insurance policy, but I'm also thinking, $1 million policy, I kind of feel as though that would be if I'm towing. I'm not doing towing. I would feel as though that would be something if I'm storing cars on my lot or property, and I'm not doing that. I'm just delivering fuel, unlocking your car door, changing your flat tire to a spare, and maybe possibly do a tire repair, possibly. I know that's like a quick $50 or so or whatever else, but a lot of times people want to always sue, and I get the whole gist of having insurance, and as you should, to ensure if something else happens, you're covered. You're not coming out of pocket. So $1 million policy, that's well and dandy. That's good. That's good. But I don't know how some of you guys do it. Not unless there's a lot of fraudulent business that's going on right now, and I might have to chalk it up to that, because $750 a month just changing tires, from a flat to a spare. I mean, I guess as long as you hustle and bustle, I guess you can pull it off. Um, I don't. I just can't see it happening. It's $8,000 for a whole year, and $750 a month, but it's like $1,500 down. $8,000 for a year, that's not bad. Technically, it's not bad. I just don't have it. Maybe that's what the problem is. I don't have it, and I would like to get the whole $8,000. They say, look, if I pay everything up front for the whole year, it will come out cheaper. That's great. I just don't have $8,000. I don't want to get a loan. I don't want to borrow any money. I'm willing to take on a partner, but also it has to be a partnership. Again, I just want to actually partner up. Let's just say with maybe Mach 1 or Honk. Now I need insurance just for that. Just for that. That's just what commercial general liability insurance policy. I'm just looking for that, and I want to ask you guys, who do you guys go to for your insurance? Now I want to give a quick shout out to Mr. Quick Pick. Now, Mr. Quick Pick, he most definitely did hit me up. He gave me some information who to go through, and unfortunately, that company didn't call me back. It's been about a week. I'm gonna give him another call. I'm gonna give him a few chances, but yeah, they didn't call me back. I gave them all my information that they needed, and they didn't call me back. And there were so many people that I had to talk to. I had to talk to this person, to that person, and nobody called me back yet. And I want to also give another shout out. And from roughing up your last name, I apologize. Danny Warlegs, Danny Warlegs. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right. I apologize if I'm not. But yeah, so I want to say thank you to you, Danny, for all the information that you gave me too. And I'm most definitely going to follow through with that. And also, I wanted to also say about my my little air pump. Yeah, I do have an air compressor. a bigger one. I don't have it wired up in my truck yet. That's the only thing. I'm still wiring up my truck. I'm still like, hooking it all up for all the things that I needed to do. And I still have my 97 Kia Sportage, and I'm still slowly outfitting it. But with me slowly outfitting it, I still don't have as much work that I need to have to actually cover a lot of costs, like for insurance and stuff like that. I do have insurance, but the insurance that I'm looking for is specifically for, if I'm saying that wrong too, it's just for roadside assistance. So I need to find an insurance company that I can work with and figure this all out. It's rough. It's tough, man. It's like I said, it's been points of times where I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to chalk it up and just give up. But luckily I didn't. And I'm not. It's just I have to stay motivated, keep my head in the game. This is not easy. This is not easy. And I thought the hard part would be the actual physical work. No, it's not. It's the whole pin pushing thing. You got to make sure you have this liability to cover this, and you got to make sure that you label your company as this, so in case this happens, it's not falling under the lines of this, and they can't attack that. So that's the rough part of it, man. It's all about doing business, and that's why, again, I'm saying, like, a lot of business, I'm pretty sure that they're all legit, but I'm thinking a lot of you guys are cutting corners, and I'm just trying to do it right. And can I cut corners? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can most definitely cut corners. I'm only doing work word by mouth. I'm not really pushing myself out there yet, because once I push myself out there, I'm held accountable for everything that I do. So if I have a cousin or a personal friend of mine that broke down and they need assistance, and they're like, "Yo, I broke down. Can you help me out?" Sure, but this is business, not personal. And as long as you know that, then we cool. Other than that, though, man, it's hard work, man. It's hard work, and that, again, that's just the pin pushing. So I'm sitting down on the side of the road right now, and I'm just collecting my thoughts. And I do have to do another walkthrough of my truck. I did add a few more items to my truck the last time I loaded up about my truck. I did put on my flashing lights, and they're up and running, but I just have the backs. I got to do something for the fronts now. I use this company called Pro Strobe, and that's another thing too that I have to get into. Pro Strobe, what are you guys doing, man? What are you guys doing? You started off with an easy leak system, and you kind of just dropped it from there, like, oh, the hell with it, and you guys just left it alone. And I'm trying to figure out why. I think it's a good system. I actually have the wireless system right here. As you see, it's Pro Strobe. So I have the wireless system, and I hooked it up. I hooked up the backs, and I had to actually make modifications for me to hook up the back. How I hook up the back, I have to walk you through that. I had to take some plexiglass and everything else and cut it to fit. So that fool just ran that red light. Y'all keep us in business, man. Especially tow truck drivers. Y'all run red lights, speeding everywhere. What's the rush? Slow down. Yeah, so y'all keep us in business. Keep on speeding up, man. Keep on flying. Only thing is, I ask, if I'm servicing a car on the road or service anybody on the road, please slow down or move over. Please. Do both. But yeah, I know I'm everywhere with it, because that's how my head is working right now, and I need to hone in on some certain things and get the information out there, or just get the information to myself. So yeah, Pro Strobe, you guys got to work with me with this one. It's hard to get you guys on the phone and everything else. The insurance company is hard to get you guys on the phone. The one insurance company that I talked to, I went through USAA. 'Cause my dad is military, so I went through USAA. But however, they can't help me out. I had to go through. They had to do a progressive underwrite, I guess. And progressive was, like I said, it was like the $8,000 for $1 million policy. That's just for the commercial auto insurance for my vehicle. Now, Honk and Mach 1 only requires commercial general liability, and I need information for that. And that's all I want, just that. And it's kind of hard for me to get information just for that. I can get the information for the commercial, the $8,000 for the year, $1 million policy. I can get that information, but just commercial general, I'm having a hard time finding it. I don't know why. And I live in PA, so there's so many tow trucks out there. They need roadside assistance and everything else. I'm not for sure if they partner up with Honk or whatever else. And I know the one lady I was talking to about my insurance, she was saying you may need this as well when it comes to the commercial general insurance policy. So it's like I'm gonna need two separate insurances. It's just more money, man. Just more money. Just more money. Yeah, it's just more money, man. I think I'm at a point in time where it's like, yeah, I most definitely need help. It's just help. I want to say help in a point in the right direction for me to get the information that I need. I don't know. All right. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for just thank you. Y'all take care of yourselves. And just try to stay healthy, man. I'm just gonna keep on pushing and plugging away. That's the only thing I can do. It's the only thing I can do. And hopefully everything works out in my favor. I keep you guys updated. I got to call back the insurance company and actually sit down with paperwork and we're going to go like from word to word about everything, the policy that I do now have versus the policy that I need, and the policy that I can get. And if I can get it today, that'd be great. That'd be great. But again, it's hard for me to get the information the day of, especially like just to partner up with Honk or Mach 1, just to get that information. It takes days. I don't know why. But all right, I'm gonna continue on pushing forward, and I'm still gonna talk about Pro Strobe. I'm gonna come back with you guys with another video on the wire work that I did, and we're gonna go from there. Hopefully everything works out in my favor. Again, this is Mike. Y'all take care of yourselves. Later.